Hey everybody, this is Jesse Gilmore, agency transformation coach and founder of Niche in Control, creator of Leverage for Growth.
And I'm Lucas James, founder of Twiz.io, which scaled from $0 to $200,000 a month with my own agency.
We are the hosts of Leverage for Growth podcast agency leverage episodes. We know that in order to scale your agency successfully, there are multiple shifts that need to happen within the founder's mindsets, skill sets, and leadership styles. We are on a mission to interview marketing and PR agency owners on their journey to 6, 7, and 8 figures and leverage the lessons from their journey to save you time, energy, and money in order for you to get your agency to the next level. If you find value in these episodes, watch the case study video to learn more about Leverage for Growth and how we successfully scale agencies quickly at nicheincontrol.com/case study. That's nicheincontrol.com/case study. Hey everybody, this is Jesse P. Gilmore, founder of Niche in Control and creator of Leverage for Growth. Welcome to the Agency Leverage Edition. Today I am here with Anthony Bacopoulos, the founder of Anth.Tech, a digital marketing agency that helps build your brand authority and online presence. Thanks for coming to our show today.
Yep. Thanks for having me on here, Jesse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the history and background of your agency?
Certainly. Yeah. So diving into it, Anth.Tech, I started it when I was in 6th grade as a YouTube channel, specialized in tech reviews and unboxings and stuff like that. But then just a couple years later, I wanted to get into a membership system on our website, and that, developed our own site, different platforms, login and membership systems. But then at that point, there were some local companies I was in contact with. They saw my site and it just developed into that. And then from there, word of mouth, and then transformed into an agency. Well, I was still, in high school there, maybe 9th, 10th grade, and then graduated last year. So at this point, we're just scaling and developing systems and going from there.
That's awesome. So you started this whole concept when you were in 6th grade?
Yep, that's right. So it was in there, the YouTube channel, creating content, had the camera here facing into the setup that we're, talking on right now. And that's some awesome stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What led you towards creating that YouTube channel? If you can bring yourself way back to the start of it. What started it?
Yeah, I have, there's original photos when I was like 7, 8 years old, taking apart computers and PCs. And, at that point there, I was always into technology. And the tech review channel, I had, many PC builds, get into that whole end of it, let alone like new iPhones or Samsung phones coming out, covering that content. So always been a little interested in technology and, navigating the web. And now we're into AI and bringing stuff back into that .tech and our name and using AI within our partners and our systems.
Awesome. And so you talked about going from being a YouTube personality and starting that, and then going into kind of freelance work, and then that turned into an agency. There are multiple kind of shifts that have happened throughout that time. Can you talk a little bit about some of those shifts when you knew, okay, I'm going to do freelancing. Okay, now I'm going to bring on a team. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, certainly. So, coming into the agency, that was, if we're going to put a year on it, I'd say it's about 2018. And within there, I was kind of solo for about a good 2 years there, then got into some other content creators that were local, friends with them. We had some, great cameras and gimbals and whatnot. So doing local content creation, videography and photography, website design development for our local partners and different companies around here. Now I was kind of the primary developer within that, learning WordPress and all these systems, as that's what I started, many years prior, developing that membership platform for the YouTube channel, which would have specialized reviews and different content for those different people. So yeah, within that, just developed systems and different processes, and then developed into our different developers now that can take on some of that work. So definitely some great stuff there. And now we meet them more focus on the business, our lead generation systems, and that end of it.
Awesome. And did you always know that you were going to be an entrepreneur? Was it just in your blood and you were either surrounded by entrepreneurs, or how did you know you wanted to start a business?
Yeah, always interested in business. That's definitely been a thing. Starting off, if we go with that lemonade stand idea, right? Doing that when I was younger, and just looking to do things on my own versus a job and being locked into, a 9-to-5. So within that there, I've always sort of had that mindset, throughout, say middle school, high school, and just throughout that, kind of realm, and always focusing on the business and doing things even in class, right? So I was just always focused. And our family is consistent of different entrepreneurs and different businesses. So it's definitely kind of in that DNA, as you suggested, and that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm. And before we started recording, you talked about an uncle that also owns an agency.
Yeah, so he's got an agency. They focus on brand creation within podcasts. So, similar to what we're doing now, they work with other podcasters and manage their editing and full social media presence. And that's what they focus on. And I think it's been about 15, 20 years they've been in that business. So it's definitely been interesting. Yeah.
And being close to your uncle and that kind of entrepreneurial spirit and getting to see it and kind of rubbed off on you as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, within there, he's helped along the way, especially on the lead gen system, working with clients, that flow and process, as they've had some of those systems in place, and they've got a team of many people. So within that, it's definitely been great assistance in there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so got you to where you're at right now, and you have a new co-founder and then also a couple of team members. What is something that you wish you would have known, like maybe a couple of years ago or even one or two steps before that, if you were to know that, it would save you either time, energy, or money?
I mean, the biggest thing, right, is adding to the team in terms of alleviating different tasks. So now we have a lot of different AI tools, and given that it allows us to run pretty lean and clean in that regard. But at the time, there's always been these things called virtual assistants, right? You've probably all heard of this in the agency space. VAs are everywhere. They can do onboarding tasks or lead tasks, anything like that. But the biggest thing has been finding people to do the work in itself at a quality rate and pace and all that fun stuff there. So in that regard, it's all those different systems and using them optimally. But within that, I mean, adding to the team to do it many years ago, sure, that would have been awesome. And within that there, but yeah, staying within the sort of focus on growing and adding different systems and optimization, that's really where it's at, right? It's kind of like that work smarter versus harder type of idea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And so what are you excited about in the near future? Like, what are you working on right now? And maybe in what success in the next 1 to 3 years?
Yeah, so within the next batch of time here is bringing it back into like that core of Anth.Tech, of the .tech ending, right? As focusing on the content creation and all that fun stuff there, which traditionally speaking isn't too much like techie. The website design and development, that end definitely is, and there's different systems that we integrate with the business to help them become more optimized, whether it's adding new services for them or optimizing their own processes, going in and doing that flow as well. But yeah, within that system, that's kind of the fun stuff there.
Yeah. This is the time for tech, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what's the best way for people to get in touch with you, or do you have any offers for them they could take advantage of?
Yeah, so to contact me, the best email is just Anthony@Anth.Tech. And again, that's here just on the shirt at Anth.Tech. And then for our website, the best one to kind of find our new information within artificial intelligence and the new systems implementing within our clients and partners is just scale.Anth.Tech.media. So within there, that'll pretty much be it, and find all the information there.
Cool. Excellent. For anybody that's listening, I'll put the URLs in the show notes. And I just want to thank you very much for being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jesse, and happy to be on.
Agency owners, if you want to transform your agency to sustain and grow without your direct involvement, where you can stop working in the business and switch to working on the business, where you can regain control of your time, delegate effectively, get paid what you're worth, and have your team run the day-to-day, go to nicheincontrol.com/case study right now to learn more about Leverage for Growth. You can book a free strategy session with us to look at your systems, understand what needs to be done in order for you to scale, and get a free strategic plan for the next year to live the life of entrepreneurship that you've always dreamed about. Go to nicheincontrol.com/case study. That is nicheincontrol.com/case study now.